Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make this sweet chili chicken. Sweet chili chicken is a meal that's bursting with flavor. It's tender pieces of chicken, bell peppers and onions, and the most delicious homemade sweet and spicy sauce. And this is one dish that I can eat again and again. So let's get started. I'm going to get started on making our homemade sweet and spicy sauce. And the combination of this sauce with the chicken and the veggies is seriously the best. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pour 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of ketchup, don't mind that sound, sounds like something else. And to sweeten it up, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of honey. And then I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar. And this is gonna give it a nice tang. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar for a little extra sweetness. And then 2 cloves of minced garlic. And for the heat, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. And if you are a little sensitive to heat, you could add 1/2 teaspoon. I mean, you can omit it, but then this recipe is called sweet chili chicken. And I guess you would just call it sweet chicken if you don't add the heat. But anyways, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon. And then last but not least, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch to thicken it up. And then I'm gonna mix it until it's well combined. For our veggies, I'm gonna slice up 1 red bell pepper and 1 onion. And this is gonna give it some nice color and texture to our stir fry. And if you don't like bell peppers, you can just add in whatever veggies you prefer. I have about 1 3/4 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I'm just gonna trim it down a bit, just cut off that excess skin, and I'm gonna cut them into bite-sized pieces. We just love stir-fry recipes in this house, and I try to include them every now and then in my meal plan. I used to only use boneless, skinless chicken breasts, but now I've converted to using thighs. It just comes out so nice and tender. But if you prefer, go ahead and use chicken breasts. I won't judge. So now that I have my chicken all cut up into bite-sized pieces, I'm gonna go ahead and season it with some salt. My little guy's hiding behind me. Do you wanna be on camera? And some pepper.
Breakfast.
Huh?
Breakfast.
You already had breakfast. He's having a late breakfast this morning and he's still in his PJs. And then I'm gonna add in 3 tablespoons of cornstarch for some texture. And I'm just gonna give everything a mix using my hands. I have my pan here heated over medium-high heat. I'm gonna add some oil and I'm gonna cook the chicken in batches. The chicken is lightly coated with the cornstarch, but this is not a deep fry recipe. We're just gonna lightly pan fry it with a little bit of oil. And the reason why I cook the chicken in 2 batches because we want the chicken to get nice and browned, so we don't want to overcrowd the pan. I'm gonna give it a stir to make sure it's browned on all sides, and you wanna cook this until it's completely cooked through, so this will take about 4 minutes per batch. And I'm gonna remove and set it aside, and I'm gonna repeat the exact same thing to the second batch. Now that the chicken pieces are all through cooking, I'm gonna add more oil, and I'm gonna saute our bell peppers and onions. And I'm gonna continue to cook them over medium-high heat until they're slightly softened. This will take about 3 minutes. I'm also going to season them up with some salt and pepper. When it comes to stir fries, I usually like my veggies to have a slight crunch to them, so that's why we're not gonna take too long to cook these down. And if you're not a fan of bell peppers and onions, feel free to add whatever veggies you like. All right, our veggies are looking good, and now it's time to stir our chicken back into the pan. This dish comes together very quickly, so that's why it's important to have everything prepped beforehand. And now it's time to stir in our sauce. And I'm gonna continue to cook this for another minute so that everything is well coated with this delicious sauce. Hopefully after watching this, you guys will skip the takeout this week and make this sweet chili chicken. Plus, it's nice to know all the ingredients that's going into this recipe. We are almost through. Our sauce is looking nice, thick, and syrupy. And as always for you guys, I have the full written recipe in the description below if you want to check that out. All we need now is a bowl of steamed rice. All right, so our sweet chili chicken is all through cooking. It is smelling so good. I can't wait to give it a try. In a bowl here, I have some white rice, some steamed white rice, because you gotta have this with rice, or you can use cauliflower rice if you're doing a keto diet. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and scoop some of this delicious chicken and veggies over the rice. And our veggies are still kind of crisp because we didn't cook it down for so long. And I am ready to give it a taste. All right, got everything right here. Bell pepper, chicken, rice, the sauce, onions. It's a little hot. The chicken is nice and tender. You have the savoriness from the soy sauce, the sweetness from the honey and brown sugar. You got a little tang from the rice vinegar and some heat from the red pepper flakes. If you guys try this dish out, you guys won't regret it. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.